Welcome everybody to Very Honest Shenanigans, Jukebox Shenanigans. I'm Frank.
And I'm Matt. Welcome back. Welcome back.
And today we are continuing our epic, the musical saga, Vengeance Saga. with
Wisdom Saga.
Is Wisdom? Ah!
Wrong.
God, this is the Wisdom Saga.
Wrong. But I got him. So what are we checking out today, Frank?
Today we were checking out We'll Be Fine with the Animatic by Gigi and Love in Paradise, but the animatic done by Zima. Gigi! She's back! And Zima's back also. Zima has some pretty good animatics in the last act that we saw.
All of them.
Reacted to. They're always all good. It's all good. I have to apologize. I hear myself in my thing here and it's bothering me. So I'm gonna be deaf until we start listening. Anyway, if you have yet to check out the original songs and animatics, make sure you guys go check them out. Then come back here because this is a reaction and analysis, so we will be pausing and breaking things down. Then come back here. Make sure you show them some love. With that, yes. Matt, if you haven't checked out,
yes.
You have seen.
Okay. Yes.
Tell them what you saw.
I have seen everything up until the end of the Wisdom Saga. So I know what's coming here. I know what's coming up in the last song. Vengeance Saga was my hard cutoff, although it's been very hard up until this point. YouTube and Spotify has been trying to feed it to me every time I go on both of them, and I'm like, oh, I could just listen to it. I could just not skip the song, or I could just click on it. I haven't. I've been strong. I've held out until today. Because today is recording day, and we're gonna finally get to do it later. Wow! Finally catching up, you know what I mean? Finally can listen to it in my free time, and not have to wait and worry about spoilers all the time. Frank has listened to everything up until this point. He has listened to one more song before the end of the Wisdom Saga, and I don't believe it is this one. I believe he has heard God Games before, and I know... That's
I didn't realize a song that we're reacting to today is one I might have heard already. Love in Paradise.
Which one?
I might have heard Love in Paradise before. And I've heard.
Well, I guess when we get to this song.
Do I remember Love in Paradise? No, but I have not seen any of the animatics, so that'll be fun. And I have not listened to nor seen anything from We'll Be Fine. So, you better impress me again, Gigi. I'm watching you. Well, your stuff. I can't watch you. That'd be creepy. Watching your stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm watching your stuff as well. I'll just be happy to watch it. I'm not here to judge. Okay. With that being said, make sure to check out all of the originals. Link will be down in the description below. Also, as we get closer to the end of our epic musical journey here, we will be doing a few extra videos here on Epic the Musical, just so we can add our own little information on some stuff, so keep a lookout for that stuff. But also, we want to look forward and we want to check out things that you want us to check out.
Yep.
So if you have any musical recommendations, any music you want us to check out, anything at all, comment it down below. Let us know. Reach out to us on Instagram or Discord. All those links will be down in the description below, or in our link tree. So make sure to go check that out. All right, and with that, I am ready to go.
Let's get it.
All right, we'll be fine. And
Flash warning.
GG. Flash warning.
Ooh. It's so nice to see Gigi's artwork again. I'm sorry. I love Gigi's artwork.
Tell me, Athena, why you came to my aid.
How do we start that song off? Oh, I'm sorry. How do we start the song off again? How do we just start that off?
Which one?
This song. How do we start that off? Can we go back? Just the way it comes in.
Yeah. Well, that's actually how Little Wolf ended.
Yes. I know.
So this is the end.
I was just impressed on the range of the singer. That's my whole thing.
Yes, he's great. It's a great range. It's out of my range, though.
Tell me, Athena, why you came to my aid.
I had a friend before and he was a lot like you. I helped him fight through war, but he had his demons too, and then we grew apart.
Warrior of the
and his light went
mind.
dark.
Yep.
Bring that melody back
And so I
Go
thought
back.
maybe if I'd made a different call, maybe if I hadn't missed it all, maybe he'd be fine. Maybe we'd unwind. Maybe
Alright, can you pause it real quick?
I help enough.
I just had a thought I was curious on. Now that has much to pertain to right here. Do we know if Penelope is the descendant of any of the deities? Specifically, is she a descendant of like? Okay, if you know, comment down below.
If she's a descendant of Athena, Athena is a is a goddess that does not have children.
Oh, okay, so that one
Yes.
makes sense. But you know, for fun, for Greek mythical fact, throw it down anyway.
Yes. We would love to hear more about the Greek mythology. So if you have any facts, fun facts, not so much fun facts, comment them down below. You know, we love our not so fun facts over here.
We'd unwind. Maybe if I help another soul, maybe if I helped you reach your goal,
Really has improved their shadow work.
Yeah.
I could sleep at night.
Love the texture on the columns there too. So I'm just pointing out some of the
Yes, and also no, you're totally fine. The vocals from Athena, and what she's saying, you could truly see that, you know, the way that she ended things with Odysseus has been kind of eating her up inside. It's
a
been
lot
like
of regret.
she hasn't looked bad, but there's a lot of regret in what happened.
Yeah.
You know, specifically the line, maybe I could sleep at night. She's having trouble sleeping because she's like, did I do the right thing? Did I do the wrong thing? What if I did something different?
And her.
What if I help you reach your goal? Right.
Right. It's like,
You know,
kind of
will it
like-
make me feel better to help you, or
Right. It's kind of like that classic story beat of, you know, I failed your father or successor or whatever. Maybe I can help you now. Or I'm actually curious if she's going to come help him or help the both of them at one point, because she might have some pull with Odysseus still, in terms of like getting him out of situations, assuming he's still alive. So, also, I just wanted,
yes, assuming he's still alive.
I don't know if you guys heard me in the during the play of the song. I just love the texture that Gigi gives on these columns and the. I can't tell if this is just on my
artwork,
screen, but it seems like there's a bit of like a what do you call it? The way the colors fade in, it's kind of like not dodgy or patchy. Oh god! All right, forget it. I can't think of the word, but this added texture.
It's
to
fine, Frank. If you remember it, just tell Ron to put it words on the screen for you.
Athena, I don't know who your friend is. I don't know what he's like, but
You got that right.
Well, now
buddy.
that you mention it,
Now that you mentioned it.
you know
what he's
speaking
like,
of,
but
so
my
she
time-
actually went to go get milk a couple of years ago. I don't know if that helps you out by any chance. And, yeah, Gigi, again, is doing a really good job of the animation here, because it's a little more than animatic now. Really having fun with it.
I don't know what he's like, but my time with you has been splendid. The best day of my life, cause I got in a fight and I didn't die. I've never felt strong
good.
before. You're my friend, I couldn't ask for more.
Oh,
And so
the
I
same
think
thing is
maybe if life
Here, pause
wasn't
that.
meant as
Pause
planned.
that. Look like the fight I never had before. Going back to Warrior of the Mind. Was it Warrior of the Mind? Or was it a song before that?
That was Warrior of the Mind.
No, it was
where
Warrior of the Mind,
where
right? We're
you're
talking about the boy.
Odysseus.
It's like, well, we could be friends. We'll see how it ends. Okay.
Yes, that
That
was
was
Warrior of the Mind.
Okay, wanted to make sure. Oh, it's a good little callback.
Yeah, you can also see. I believe Gigi does a good job with the facial expressions from Athena when he says,
Yes.
"You're my friend."
A little bit
Felt
of a
strong
fun.
before, you're my friend, I couldn't
Yep.
ask for more.
Just
And so I think maybe if life wasn't spent as planned, maybe it's time that you lend a hand. I don't
just the high range vocals right there gets me every time because I'm pretty sure they're hitting the exact same pitch
Who?
from what Athena is singing in the beginning when she's like meh, and he's also now hitting the same.
If not,
Right?
it's definitely close.
Obviously, they have. If it definitely has a different feel for it because he's more in a like a head voice and it's more breathy and airy, where Athena's was more solid and
Yeah.
built within the chest. So it's just I love how they're mirroring again. Again, it's back to the mirroring. With Odysseus during Warrior of the Mind mirroring Athena. They're mirroring each other, showing the formation of a bond and a friendship to it. Then that formation and bond dissolving in my goodbye as they no longer saw eye to eye.
Right.
And now we're here again with them with Telemachus and Athena now sharing a similar motif and a similar vocal range. Whereas now showing this bond being built.
Yeah.
So it's just genius writing. Again.
Say it with me, everyone. Jay is a
Genius.
All right, here we go.
I don't think he'll mind if not his friend. Then
Bring it back to Warrior of the Mind.
Maybe
To fall is to learn one way.
Maybe
It's
I like how the both of them are building a chord now.
I know we'll be
Yep.
fine.
She's learning a lesson. Oh,
I know
fantastic work on Gigi. God, this is why I love these animatics, man. I love these so much. Look at that shot right here. Look how beautiful that looks. Ah, the way the light's reflecting on the trees. It's simple, but it
Yes,
works
Frank.
perfectly.
Every time I tell Frank we're checking out a GG animatic in a video, he gets so excited.
Every time. Every time. I love it. All right.
turn out great. I know we'll be fine. I know it's light. You'll find.
you're a good kid.
Thanks.
Oh! Good.
Damn, she gave the
Athena.
high five. Yeah!
Yeah, she's
Oh,
kind of
she's back
learning,
in-
like, all right, being too cold with the last one kind of got him screwed up. Let's try being good with this kid. Oh, he reminds me of little Odysseus.
Because in Warrior of the Mind, when he was like, God is a man, best is the friends, he put his hand out for a high five.
Yeah, I
And,
love how she brings that visual back, too. That's so cute.
And look at him, he's so happy.
Look, this is what I'm talking about. Look how beautiful this frame looks. And it's only an animatic, okay? Only an animatic.
GG, can we get a full animation, please? I know it's a lot of work. Please? Thank you.
The best day of my life, cause I got in a fight and I didn't die. I've never felt strong before. You're my friend, I couldn't ask for more.
Ask for more.
Very nice.
Oh,
Great job, Gigi.
That
Really.
is really fine, and it's so great to finally hear Athena singing again.
Yeah.
We've gone through how many sagas without Athena's voice, and now we're back, and it's just boom, Athena.
Yeah, it's a bit refreshing because it feels like the start of a new journey, right? We kind of get that a little bit in the previous previous songs with Legendary
Little Wolf?
and Little Wolf, where
Little
they're kind
Wolf.
of taking cues from Full Speed Ahead.
Yes, and this one they were taking cues from Warrior of the Mind.
Yes, so it's kind of like I said before in the last one. It's kind of like they're mirroring the start of the first.
So you know
act,
what what that means. You know what comes next.
He's gonna betray all his men.
Because his best friend is gonna die.
Does he have a
Does
best
that mean that's
friend?
the dog?
The dog is
No.
gonna die.
No, not the dog.
Oh Lord.
Not my dog.
Yeah, I'm just really
No.
interested to see how this will develop. The story will develop. Everything right now is setting up for the actual story to happen. We're getting these little pieces into play now. The world is expanding.
Yes, yes. So we're fully getting into Telemachus' story now of setting up his life at Ithaca, and how that'll affect things, if it'll affect things. I'm sure it will, because
Starting
if it
Ithaca,
went
now we
evil-
here. Sorry.
All right. Moving on now from We'll Be Fine, we're going over into Love is Paradise from Zimna. I think I'm saying that right. Hopefully.
All right.
Maybe.
Up. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep, ready.
Let's go.
Old friend, it's been 10 years since I last saw you.
Remember me. I am the infamous Odysseus.
Remember that?
Let's see where you've been.
Okay, pause this real quick.
Mercy upon the sick.
Pause it quick. Okay. I have not heard this song. I thought I did. I have not. I was thinking of the one from the, what was it? The last saga? Jump in the Water. Whatever that song was.
Oh, Suffering?
Yeah, Suffering. That's the one I've heard. I haven't heard this one. Okay, let me click it. Also, I love how we're bringing it back while showing. So, if the music is bringing us little bits and pieces of the previous songs as we're going through the timeline of the story. And I love how the visuals here by Jima is also doing that kind of in like a movie reel sort of fashion. And then flowing down and down deeper into it. And it kind of like it's mimicking the descent of Odysseus.
All right, let's see.
where you've been.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon the sick.
On the wrong move and you're done for. Anything I
Song of past romance. I see the we won't take more suffering from you.
drown in your sorrow and fears.
That's still my favorite song. Sorry, every time I hear that. Oh, okay, this is interesting because we had a whole different art style for Thunder.
I know.
Ah! Look at that shot. Look at that shot. It's so beautiful.
What I want to point out right now is if you go back, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but if you go back and you listen to all of those songs that were referenced here, in those songs, there's a hint of piano in all of those segments of the song that we just heard here. Right? Which, being Athena's instrument, it was foreshadowing for us to now come back and be like, oh, like, even though Athena wasn't there, she was there. Now that she's looking back at it and looking back in time and watching what happened. Right?
All right, kids. What are we gonna say? What's today's magical phrase? Say it with me now. Jay is a genius. All right.
And it's just great writing, being able to be like hiding these little hints in the beginning before you even get a hint that this is possible.
It's something that you're not really gonna notice until you listen back to it for a second or third time.
Yes, it makes it so it's like something like if you went to go watch the musical It Becomes Live and you watch it the first time and you've never heard the music before, you're like, wow, that was really cool. And then you go back again and you catch things that you didn't catch the first time.
Yeah.
Right? With certain motifs in the music and certain melodies being sung and certain words being spoken. Right?
Even
it's like you think back and you're like, wow.
Even now, when I go back and listen to songs we've reacted to, even the songs I've heard previous to reactions, I still noticing new stuff. Like Scylla. I've heard that song way too many times now. It's my favorite one of the series so far. And I still, like, we talked a long bit on that, and I still am finding new things like, oh, that's this, that's what that means.
And it always annoys me too after we do a reaction video and I'm listening to it as I'm driving to work, and I'm like, oh man, I missed that. That would have been so cool to talk about. You know, and it's just a constant thing because it's like I'll listen to a song and then I'll listen to it. It'll come back on my playlist on my way home from work, and I'll just be like, "That's something new."
It just shows you how detailed, how many layers are actually in these songs. Because you go back and look at it in a microscope, and you're diving deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. You're finding more and more and more and more and more things in the song, or you're making more and more connections. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
again, this is for that creativity alone, this is just a phenomenal musical.
Oh, without a doubt. You know, I've heard some musicals before where they don't set things up before or use similar motifs. Which not to say that they aren't good, but they're not as like go back and re-listen as this one is. You know,
This
like
is a
you'll hear something and you'll be like, "Is this from something else?" And then you want to go back and listen to some other parts to see if you can find it again.
this is a great world building musical.
Yes.
And it does it in
Yeah.
a way that's not too okay, here it is, here I am, this is my goals, this is what I want to do. Da, da, da. And not everything's not thrown in your face. It's you kind of figure things out along the way. Like there's some shows that I'm watching now. The first 5 seconds, like, hi, my name is this, and I'm gonna do this, and this is what I'm gonna do. Ha ha ha. It's like, all right, fun, but I feel like it's a little more fun.
Yeah,
It makes it
where's-
feel
where's
more
the- where's the-
live, like alive.
Where's the sense of adventure? Where am I in this? Where does the things for me to figure out, right?
Like this, you feel
They're
like
like,
you're traveling
"Oh, I
with
tell me."
Odysseus, or
Yeah, 'cause
right
if you
now
don't-
you're going
you don't
through
fully
with
know-
Athena.
Honestly, you don't know how it ends, right? You don't know how it ends. So this does a great job of bringing you with him. You know, obviously, if you know how the story ends, you kind of know how it ends. But there are things in there that are like still like, wow, I didn't realize that.
It kind of reminds me of like some Disney rides. I know how it's gonna sound. It kind of reminds me of some like Disney park rides where you go in and you experience
The
the
world.
story and the world as you go through it. It's a small world after all. No.
Stop.
Let's get to real music.
Odysseus, where did you go?
Eek. Ooh, new colors. Sorry, can we pause real quick? Just real quick, hold up. I hate my brain. So I heard the melody start playing, or that line start playing, and my immediate thought was like, Avatar? Last Airbender has a similar style to it. If you know, you know.
Morning, sleepyhead, you've been resting for a while. I swore that you were dead when you washed up on my aisle. Did you know you talk in your sleep? Tell me though, who's Penelope?
She's my wife.
Anyways, I've got
Oh! Well, in any case.
Anyway.
This is so fun.
Anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here. Just you and me, my dear, my love for life.
Wait,
Soon
okay.
into
Can we
bed
pause for a
we'll
sec?
climb and spend.
Sorry. Alright. Okay. Let's get to a nicer frame. Back it up a little bit. Here's the problem. I think I have heard this song, but I had never heard that first part with Athena. Is that an interlude?
No, that's in the song
Really?
on Spotify.
I never heard
Yeah.
that. I know this. Da, 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 here, ba, 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 da, ba. Okay. You know what? On the safe side, I'll say I have heard this song. 'Cause I have heard this part of it, definitely. I just don't remember that first part. Alright.
Wow.
I don't know. I really don't remember hearing that first part. But alright.
Soon
Right.
into bed we'll climb and spend our time.
I'm not your
I'm what you want
man.
here, I'm what
I'm
you
not
need
a man. I'm not your man. You bring that melody back in.
You're not a
Alright, sweet. No?
You're not a man.
I'm not your man. I'm not a. Oh, sorry. I'm just a man. I'm not your man. We bring that melody back. I'm an Apache helicopter flying through the sky, dropping bombs and shooting. Look out with your eyes.
Here, just you and me, my love in paradise. Now till the end of time. From here on out, you're mine. Oh,
Yeah, no, I could kill you where you stand. I'm no pet, I'm a married man.
oh,
This is gonna bother me, but that melody that he sang there, I want to say it's from another song.
Play it back.
till the end of time. From here on out, you're mine. Oh,
Yeah, no, I could kill you where you stand. I'm no pet, I'm a married man.
oh, handsome, you may try, but last
Yeah, I
I
can't place
checked,
it.
goddesses can't die.
Goddess.
You're adorable.
This guy
Bow
can't get a
down
break,
now
man.
To the immortal Calypso, here to entertain. But fear not, I bring no pain. Cause we got all we could want here, all we could need here. Under my spell, we're stuck in paradise. No one can come or go. My island stays unknown.
No, no, I don't belong here. There's something wrong here. I won't be drawn to love in paradise. Not till the end of
cool,
time. There is no way.
You're
Alright, it's been a while since we've watched and reacted to these. So, in the end of Thunder, which I believe was the last one we reacted to before this saga, right?
Yes.
Did he get blown away? Or is this the same island? Because he was on an island with
It's a
the...
different island. This is a different island.
Did he
Yes.
get blown away?
He was on Helios Island in Thunder, and now he's on Calypso Island.
I wonder if they'll explain that in the song, maybe.
I believe he was blown away when the explosion happened.
Alright, so I'm saying I don't remember that from Thunder. And I've listened to Thunder a bunch of times. I always heard like the crash at the end, never like a whoosh or anything.
Yeah,
so-
the animatic that I always use canon is after the big thunder when Telemachus' lullaby is happening, you see him sinking down into the water and reaching out for Polites and Eurylochus.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
so like that's the one that I see as canon because it makes the most sense for how he got on an island that wasn't the island he was on.
Gotcha. Okay. Also here,
Whether or not that's the truth of the facts, I can't speak for that.
I don't know. Also here, I love the little playful melody. Bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum. Almost like a I don't know why it reminded me of a
Calypso.
conga or like a.
It's Calypso. That's the style. It's Calypso. You know, playing into the fact that this goddess is Calypso. So, you know,
I was
it'd be
like
just,
conga,
again one of those. No, it's the style of music. It's Calypso. That's the style of the music.
mine, all mine.
7 years she's kept you trapped out of your control.
My man's been out on the
Time
island
to
for 7
take a
years.
heavy toll.
Odysseus?
All I hear are screams.
Odie, get away from the ledge.
You
Underworld.
don't know what I've gone through. You don't know what I've sacrificed. Every comrade I long knew. Every
Oh!
friend I saw them
Pause
die.
on that frame, please, with his hands. Alright, Z. You want to tell the class what you did here? What'd you do, Z? Here's my interpretation of this right here. What was the line from, was it Horse and the Infant? Where Zeus talks to him about the blood on his hands?
Oh yeah, the blood on your hand you can't lose. You can all you can choose is whose.
Notice how he's focused on his hands and the surrounding is all black. It's all this guilt and all this pressure and all this worry, this disdain, like all these negative emotions, all surrounded by who he's killed. With decisions he's made and the blood on his hands. Incredible details, Z. I see you. I see you.
Amazing. All right.
Comrade I long knew. Every friend friend. I saw them die, and all
Also, the break apart of Jay's voice
My
is
dear,
really
come
good.
back inside, dear love of my life. Come back to paradise. I know your life's been hard. I'll stay inside your heart.
All I hear are
I love you, my dear. I love our time here. Life would be so much
Just
worse
let
if
me
you
close
had
my
died. Please stay
eyes.
away from harm. Stay in my open arms.
Ah, stay in the open arms and bring it in. Yep. Ah! Pause this! Pause it! Stay in my open arms. That's what leads into that melody. Is so good, Jay. It's so good. Look into my eyes. I'm curious. Is her power based on like sight? So like if you look into her eyes, you're under her spell. Do we know that?
I don't know how what her powers are, or what her power abilities are, or how they work.
Because
I know that she's a minor sea goddess.
Right. Okay.
Yes, I think so.
All right. If you
I know
know,
that the
unless
island
it
is-
spoils, comment down below. But I can't really say that because I just like the fact that her eyes are blacked out, or in the next frame. If we continue, just a little bit. So we see her eyes here, and then we continue. When Odysseus comes in, it's like right before that. I know it's gonna be hard to pinpoint it. Play and I'll tell you the pause.
Let me pause. Come on.
Technical difficulties.
Sorry, folks.
Right there. Okay, beautiful. Her eyes are blacked out. Well, not blacked out, but they're blocked, right? Again, we have these
they're
black
blocked out.
lines, these jagged, these sharp black lines. It's all that weight is really biting at him now. But with the same color the eyes are blocked out as when we play it, we see all the people he's betrayed, all the people he's lost. And when she says open arms, it kind of triggers this like PTSD moment for Odysseus.
Thinking back to Polites, my lad, my boy.
Yep. And it's very
And it's
clever.
just really, really clever on what he does also with the layering of vocals.
Yes.
In this
Stay
next
in my
section here.
open arms.
Oh, wait a minute. Go back. Okay. Do you notice the panning on this? Do you notice the panning on the audio? Left ear is Polites, right ear is Eurylochus. They're trading.
I shall continue.
First of all, the mixing is phenomenal on this. To do that effect, and it's still giving that effect of the surrounding thoughts. And as he keeps remembering them, as more and more people come into his mind, his real vision gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh, man, it's such a good representation of just like PTSD, depression. Okay, first of all, musically, amazing work by Jay. Second, artistically, drawing was fantastic by Z here. I love the details on this. Very, very good.
Without a doubt. And now I would like to pose my own question. For everyone who remembers when Encanto came out with the song We Don't Talk About Bruno, we came to that section where all the vocals were layered on top of each other, and everyone was like, what section do you hear first? Well, here we go. We have a new section here. What do you hear? What does your mind focus on first? Is it open arms? Is it luck runs out / mutiny? Or is it Odysseus' mom during Underworld, and it's very interesting to hear what a lot of people say, because it's probably going to be different. For me, it's Open Arms, because Open Arms is like one of my top songs. So obviously I'm gonna hone into that one.
For me, it was Odysseus'
But
line.
Frank, well, ignoring that one, because obviously his is the foreground. It's going to be the one that when that comes in, you're going to be drawn to that one. But before that, right, when it's just the three of them,
That was Luck Runs Out.
yeah, see, because you liked that song the most out of those three. So it's just interesting to know that when you listen to it, your mind can just wander to a different song during this one section, which I want to listen to again.
And the fact he calls out to Athena at the end is... Whew.
He needs my help.
He needs my help.
Jeez. Okay.
There we go, guys. There we go. With the end of Love in Paradise, which Frank, even though he said he listened to, it seemed an awful lot like he didn't remember the beginning or the end of the song.
I remember the end of the song now. It's just that begin. I really don't remember that beginning being in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, I
remember
think
that
that's
he needs my
crazy.
help.
However,
I don't know.
that's crazy. But Love in Paradise is also one of the ones that are up there. Most of Wisdom Saga is up there for me. Like this again, like I said in the first one, this is my favorite saga. The music is so good, and it takes so much from previous ones, and all have a really different vibe to them, and it's so good.
The amount of emotion expressed in the characters visually too was really phenomenal. I didn't comment too much on it because I'm like, I was listening to the song. But Z really does a great job of showing the distress in the deity's face.
Now you can even see it in this image right here, because you can see the bags under Odysseus' eyes. He's sitting here on the cliff with his legs kind of bound by the plants, and you can see Calypso. I think that's Calypso.
Calypso, yeah.
Behind him, crying.
Yeah. It's just the amount of emotion being thrown in. Jay and his singing and
on the audio, the visuals, the audio, the emotions that are in the audio.
Yeah, I was getting into that.
Was just fantastic too.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing what some emotion in some singing can really do and make someone feel when you're listening to it. Right? Like you fully understand what Odysseus is feeling through just what he's saying and how he's saying it.
When Calypso's getting drowned out by all the thoughts of the Odysseus' past for friends, family, people he's betrayed, everything he's sacrificed. You also see it visually as well, where she starts at the middle of the screen, and then here comes here comes Polites, and here comes Eurylochus, and then everything is just getting darker around him, more and more and more and more and more. Using that visual take, when the line was says, "Let me close my eyes," like I think it was towards the start of his part, the song. I feel like, is that like she won't let him sleep, or is he asking to just let him die?
He's asking to let him die, I think.
Right. Okay. It's just a great word choice.
And it's a great word choice too, because if you think back into Underworld, where this part is coming from, with the all I hear are screams, every time all I hear are screams, every time I dare to close my eyes, right? So back then he's like, I don't want to close my eyes, because every time I close my eyes, I hear these screams. Now he's like, all I hear are screams, just let me close my eyes, right? I hear them when my eyes are open now.
Because here he's
right. It doesn't really matter.
Because in his mind right now, he's lost everything, including,
and he lost hope. Because he's been stuck there for 7 years.
As I was saying,
if you've been stuck in an island, you don't know if you're doing it back.
During Celia's my favorite. I can't even pronounce the name. During that song,
Scylla.
Prior to that song, he's lost so many men already. Then in that song, he sacrifices 6 men. Then after that, in Thunder, he loses everybody.
43 men. He loses 43 men.
But the point is, he loses the rest of what he had next to him. Now he's trapped in this. What?
I'm doing quick math. He loses 37 to Zeus because he lost 6 to Scylla.
Right. Well, point is, he's lost all the men he went on this incredible journey with, both by and not by his own hand. Now, not only did he lose all his men, possibly now he's lost his home, his wife, his kid. He's lost everything. We are seeing the most broken Odysseus to this point, and just the reality of everything crashing down onto him. Now he's hearing the screams because now there's no monster to fight right now. There's no glimmer of hope that can keep me going that way back to my house. Everything's gone. Everything else is coming in.
Yeah, he's fighting a goddess that's keeping him trapped. He can't kill the goddess because she's a goddess, and he can't undo the spell because it's through the goddess. So it's not like
and I wonder
he can't really do it.
If that was done purposely by Zeus as a punishment.
It might be. It might be.
Because the deal was, right? Oh, it's either who dies, you or your men. But he never said he'd bring him home. So.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's part of the actual story, like the real lore, or if there's a canonized version of it in this canon. Let us know down below if that's the case.
Yes, let us know anything that we missed in these reactions. Let us know any fun facts that you want us to know. You know, it's just insane that we're getting close to the end now.
Yep.
You know, there's one more saga that's released to react to, you know, and then I believe there's just one more after that one, and then that's it. It's the end of the musical. And then at that point, we just wait for it to become a live performance, and then I buy a ticket and go see the live performance, because why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button. You know, go check out Epic the Musical. Go show some support. If this is the first time you're hearing Epic the Musical, please, please, please go show Jay some support, please.
Yep.
It's the best thing you can do to support artists out here that are trying to create wonderful stories like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, make sure to go check them out.
Support your small artists.
You know, yes. You know, with Epic coming to a close very soon, as we have one last saga to react to after this one, until we get Ithaca Saga, whenever that one comes out. We want to continue to make content for you guys. So, with that being said, let us know what you want us to check out. Is it another musical? Is it more music? Is it a show? Let us know. We'll do our best to check out as much stuff as you guys let us know.
Make sure to stay tuned
and with that
for
being said,
our own projects coming out. So
yes. Hopefully coming soon. Fingers crossed. With that being said, hey there, Honest Fam. If you enjoyed the chaos and fun today, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild adventures.
Remember, if you let us shenan once, we'll shenan again. So stick around for more last and unexpected twists.
Got any ideas for our next shenanigan? Drop them in the comments below. Until next time, keep it honest and keep it fun.
Goodbye.
Peace.